let's keep in mind something. God created the light and the darkness. And God created his enemies so that he could destroy them. This is just a fascinating concept and an idea and understanding of wisdom about God. Because if we look at God, God is holy. And what I understand about being holy is that God is separated, set aside, disconnected from his creation. He's not affected by his creation. And if I'm wrong about that, I'd like to learn more about that. What does the holiness of God mean? And when we're holy, God makes us holy. He sets us aside from the world. He takes us and puts us aside and just separates us from the world, and we become holy to him, put aside, separated. And that's what I see God as being separated from his creation. In other words, he can create darkness and not be affected by it. And the Bible tells us that God creates wickedness for its day of destruction. If you don't believe me, I can show you plenty of scriptures. Most of you that are familiar with this channel understand that already. But the idea that these evil things could somehow create themselves outside of the realization of God, or outside of the awareness of God, or without God's recognition, without God's approval, is a baby thought. It's an ignorant thought. It's a thought of unlearned thinking. When we learn about the Bible, when we learn about the power of God, when we learn about the sovereignty of God, does everybody know what sovereign means? What sovereign means when the Bible says God is sovereign. Everybody know that? The big question is, why does God allow evil things? Why does God allow it? And then we have to ask ourselves, where did it come from? Most of you have seen these shocking scriptures before. God controls the devil. God sends lying spirits. God created evil. God created wickedness for a day of destruction. You guys have seen those things, and most of you are aware of that. So when I start talking this way, it's not shocking to some of you out there. You could say that the devil is responsible for being the focal point of, what shall we say, evil and wickedness and sin. I guess the devil gets the focal point for sin. But God created him, and God knew ahead of time. It's not like God found out that sin was going to be an issue and it shocked him. Can you guys understand what I'm saying? It's not like God created all these humans and God created all these angels, and then one day the angel backstabbed God and God was shocked by that. Do you guys think God was shocked the day 1/3 of his angels, turned against him? Do you guys think it shocked God, like he was like, wow, I didn't see that coming? When 1/3 of his angels was persuaded by this highly intelligent angel, do you think God was shocked by that? Or do you think that God planned it? Planned the whole thing? Before they were created, knew and designed a plot, a plan, a story